guys, I'm Bill and welcome to Bill's How To. Today I'm going to show you guys how to fix a window that no longer opens and closes properly. This is one of the worst case. Excellent little window here. Let's get straight into it, guys. Let's do this. So the first thing we need to do is remove this window so that we can get access to the wheels on the bottom. The way we do this is you slide the window open as much as possible, hold on both sides, lift up the window into the top track, and that'll give you enough clearance down the bottom to just simply swing it out. So if we slide this one here across, hold on both sides, lift it up into the top track, swing the bottom side out, and just simply wiggle that until it comes free. So we've got the window out and I've got it flipped upside down so that we can see the actual little rollers here. Now if we have a look, every single window frame manufacturer will have a different set of wheels or style of wheels, but you can see this one here is completely flat on top, and as I try and rotate that, you can see it just simply doesn't rotate properly, and that's why it's been sitting on this flat section scraping for all these years. Now the way we remove these ones here, this comes with a carrier and also a wheel. So once again, depending on the style that you've got, you may be able to replace just the wheel on its own, or you may have to replace the whole carrier with the wheel. Anytime I can replace just the wheel on its own, I'd prefer to do that because this little carrier here has been in this window for probably about 30 odd years. It's probably become brittle over time, and to remove this one here, it actually slides into the frame. So if for whatever reason I can't remove this plastic or it snaps halfway, I'm going to spend honestly hours trying to pick this little section here out, and it's going to be an absolute nightmare. So the first thing you want to do is try find the manufacturer of this frame and see if you can get parts. So if you did want to replace the whole carrier, this little screw here, if you undo that one, which I'll probably actually show you guys just in case you want to replace the whole lot. So if we take our drill or a screwdriver, take off that screw, and that's just simply a little locking screw. So the body of the carrier goes all the way through the frame, and that just locks it in place. So I'll put that screw in my pocket so I don't lose it. Now to remove this one here is an absolute nightmare. Like I said, I prefer not to do it. If you wanted to replace just the wheel on its own, put the screwdriver in, try to do it with one hand, and we're just going to pry it up, because you can see there it'll simply pop out, which we've got right there. And I've obviously lost the little shaft that goes through the middle now, but I'm going to have to find that. So this little flat section here is the issue that we're having. So you can see there we've basically got half a wheel here. I'll quickly find that little one right here. So that's a little pin that goes inside. We'll put that over here so we don't lose it. Now if I did want to replace this one here, I'd basically just get my screwdrivers and try and pry it up as gently as possible. Because we've got a little hole here, I also put the screwdriver in there and then tap it from underneath with the hammer. That's going to be my starting point. I might actually put the camera on the tripod and see if I can pull this one here out so that you guys will know exactly what's involved if you did want to replace the whole lot. So like I said, the first thing I'm going to do is put it right here where this little original hole was. I might use a Phillips head instead of making that hole a little bit larger. So drop that Phillips head in there, and we're going to just simply tap that one there up. You can see there it just popped up a little bit, which is very good news. Sometimes you'll get unlucky and it won't do that, and you're going to have to just simply keep working at it from the top with a flathead screwdriver. So now we've got a bit of clearance under here. We're going to swap over to a flathead. Alright, so now we can take a flathead screwdriver, we're going to put that on the bottom, and once again we're going to tap it from underneath, being careful not to break anything. And you can see it is starting to come up slowly. So just keep working at it until it's completely out, as we've got there. And that there is the carrier. So you can imagine if it snapped halfway through, it's going to be an absolute nightmare to try and fish this one here out. You'll spend a lot more time doing that. So now that we've got this one here out of the way, you can go and get a replacement for this one here. Once you've got that, I'll show you guys how to replace it and reinstall it. So now that I've got the replacement wheel, what I'm going to do is, because this one here is a little bit tight, I'm going to pop this wheel here out. We'll put that one on the side so we don't lose it, because this one here is going to be our new wheel. And also the carrier. Now if you weren't replacing the carrier, you could have just simply replaced the wheel and that's it. This one here overhangs a little bit, it's got a little L shape, so just make sure that's sitting on the right side. we're going to take a hammer, line this one here up nice and square, and just gently tap on it from the top. So now we can take the little wheel, we're going to clip that one there back in place, just like that. Now we've got our wheel completely replaced with the carrier. Once again, if you can replace the wheel on its own without removing the carrier, that's going to be your best bet. If not, this is how you replace it completely. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, and then I'll show you guys how to reinstall the window. So just a reminder to put the locking screw back in just the way it was. So once the wheels are replaced, you can reinstall the window. Same thing in reverse. Push it up into the top track, swing the bottom side in. And now we've got our sliding window working once again. Now, if you leave this for a very long time without replacing the wheels, what ends up happening, which is the case with this one here, it actually starts wearing away at the track itself. So you get little bits of aluminium shavings all throughout here, and over years it's just going to continuously wear out the new wheels that you replace. So it's always a good idea, as soon as you've got a problem, get on top of it straight away. Hopefully this video has helped you guys out and you've learned something new. As always guys, like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, I'm Bill. Thanks for watching Billshowto.